Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. This is your guy, Anthony Brinkley, the Maestro of Resilience, coming to you one more time. Hey, do me a favor. After you listen to this, if you haven't done this, like, subscribe, and share this with the people that you know would benefit from this. We have to be about more light in this life. So today, I just want to hit you with, who are you allowing to get in your ear? Who are you allowing to get in your ear? I've heard it put this way. The loudest boos, the loudest criticism, the loudest things that are negative comes from those who are sitting in the stands, who are not participating in the game. The loudest jeers, the loudest negativity are coming from people who aren't even existing in your world, other than to come around and say what you're doing wrong. But they're not even in the game. And so for me, I want to remind you of, if you're not careful, you're going to modify what you do in a negative way. You're going to modify what you do in a way that doesn't move you towards your goals or your destinies. You're going to modify what you do in a way that leads to regret, because you letting somebody who's paying to see you do what you do affect how you do what you do, or more importantly, infect how you do what you do. Those who are in the cheap seats, they're not in the arena. Then don't worry about the people who actually came to watch you do what you do, hoping you fail. But because if you do well, it's going to remind them of what they could have done. I always talk about guarding your gates. Your gates are your eyes. What are you allowing yourself to look at? What are you allowing yourself to come into your perspective? I've told you this before. The average American is on their electronic device about 6.5 hours a day. And only about less than 40% of that is positive, meaning you're sabotaging your own spirit. You're sabotaging your own aspiration. You're sabotaging your own goals by what you allow to come into your vision and your sight and what you see. So guard your eyes. This one is about guarding your ears. Who are you letting get in your ears? Who are you letting get into your spirit? Because once you let it get into your ears, you have to make a conscious decision to say, am I going to assign an emotional connection or attachment to this thing I just heard, to this person who only wants to watch me to draw from me? See, if you're tired of people draining you, why do you keep giving them the straw to suck the life out of you? Why do you keep giving them the straw to suck the vision out of you? Why do you keep giving them the straw to suck those things out of you that you need to replenish and nourish yourself to keep going? Take the straw back. Only deal with people who will pour into you, not who will drain you. You want people that's going to pour into your vessel and fill your vessel and not suck you dry like a drain. So for those who have come to watch you fail, you become instructive to them to see how you overcome challenges, how you overcome the cheers, even the jeers. You overcome anything. You don't even let the cheers affect you, because you know that when the cheers stop, are you supposed to stop? No. So cheers don't even affect you. Jeers don't even affect you. You just know that I'm built for this. I am 1 in 400 trillion. So I don't need your affirmation. I don't need your validation. I appreciate you showing up and being encouraging, but if you never, whoever you are, if you never encourage me, and I'm talking about you when I'm saying this, I want you to affirm this yourself. You say, if you never encourage me, I'm going to be okay, because I've been built for days such as these. Take the straw back. Don't allow those that's in the cheap seats wishing they had the courage to do what you do. I remember when I started my business, I had all these people who were trying to tell me how I couldn't do what I'm trying to do. And my buddy told me this. He's like, man, you got a guy sitting with a Rolex watch talking about, man, I got to make sure this Rolex makes sure that I get in traffic at the right time, so I can get to a place I don't want to be for many hours of my life. So you done paid for something that you can look at, but all it's doing is holding you hostage. Throw away the watch and start to dominate your life. Don't worry about that stuff. Don't worry about what you hear, other than those God-given whispers that come to you to tell you, get up, put 10 toes down, lean forward, and go get what you have, irrespective of what people say from the cheap seats. I love you. I appreciate you. Let today be the day that you silence the whispers and you get out there and you dominate on this platform called life, regardless of who comes and who goes. Peace and blessings to you. You're gonna think, some of you gonna laugh, some of you gonna cry, but we're gonna get better before this is over. Understand this, there is no such thing as tomorrow. Tomorrow is aspirational, because when tomorrow gets here, it's gonna actually be today. So what are you doing today? What are we doing today as a collective body to make sure that we can make things better? Live your life.
A passionate Anthony Brinkley is a problem solver. He's an author and motivational speaker using his skills after decades in the military to teach people how to be resilient and take action.
The most valuable thing in your life is time. Every day in America, 7,000 people die. So 7,000 people that thought they were gonna wake up today didn't. Anybody besides me never thought they'd be 30 years old? Put your hand up. I would get up and put my mask on. Hey, Brinkley, how you doing? I'm doing great. And that's why I come here to talk to you, to remind you that you're not what you went through.